Well, we got some good work in today. It was generic stuff. It was just UCLA versus UCLA. We made some corrections from the game Saturday night, and then just got into some football. Tomorrow and Thursday we'll do a little bit of Nebraska, not too much. It's a little bit like before the first game. You want to introduce them to some things, but you don't want it to become stale. So we'll have a period tomorrow and a period Thursday on Nebraska. But other than that, it's just working on the fundamentals, tackling, communication, substitution, the things that really help you win a football game. So it was good work.
Coach, do you wish you had a game this week instead of a bye? Because a lot of times training camp was good, great game, and all of a sudden you got to stop.
I'll tell you why I don't, is because I think that had we played Nebraska this week, too many people outside of this building would have put the focus on Nebraska and overlooked Nevada. So having the week in between Nevada and Nebraska allowed our football team to focus squarely on Nevada. And now we have some time here. It was a hard camp. It was a grueling camp. I mean, they were beat down a little bit. This gives us a chance to bring them back a little bit. It gives us a chance to go back and work on some of the fundamental problems that reared their head in the Nevada game. So even though it's a little unorthodox to have a bye after your first game, I think it's going to benefit us. I really do.
And how do you keep them from buying into the hype, because there's all this noise that's going on around this team?
Because they don't listen to it. These kids today, they don't watch TV. They really, if they get on the internet, it's to Skype with their buddies or play a video game or watch, a movie or Twitter or Facebook or something. They don't watch I'm sorry, but they don't watch the news. They don't read the paper. So I don't think they don't talk about it. We don't talk about anything. It's for us, it's just every day it's about being better than we were the day before, and our expectations are based on our expectations, not what goes on outside of here. So I think they've really adopted that attitude. At least that's what I've seen so far.
Now that you've had a chance to watch film from the Nevada game, other than being really set at running back, what else did you learn about your team, especially with incorporating some new guys into spots?
Oh, well, I learned a lot. We've got some really good young football players on this team, freshman players that are going to contribute all year. Our quarterback has matured. Our offensive line is a lot more stable. We've got a really good front seven. Our secondary played a lot. Played well. We punted the heck out of the ball. I don't know.
It sounds like it went about as well.
It went good, and those were good things, and then there were things we need to learn from. Like all games, there's corrections to be made. Problems present themselves that maybe you didn't anticipate. I wasn't satisfied with our substitution on defense. I thought we were ragged, and that hasn't shown up at all ever in the year that we've been here. So we have to make sure that we figure out why and get that fixed. But no, all in all, it was good. But that doesn't mean you go, everything's great. Let's just keep moving on. We pull it apart and dissect it and look at it and try to put it back together better.
Now, you punted the heck out of the ball. Was that like during warm-ups?
We punted the heck out of the ball. One of the great punting nights of all time in UCLA history.
I don't know.
When the punter doesn't go out there, that's a good thing.
I thought that was the worst average per kick that UCLA's ever had.
Well, it might have been, but I'll tell you what, the more times we can go without a punt in a game, the better off we'll be.
The black uniforms, how much of a say do you have?
What? I don't even know what you're talking about.
They released the new uniforms today.
Oh, I don't know. I'm thinking about Nebraska. I couldn't care about the uniforms.
Do you have rules against attire at all on your team?
What do you mean?
In terms of what players can and can't wear?
For games?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're very strict. Yeah.
What we're doing?
What do you mean?
What do you allow? What do you disallow?
I allow them to all look the same and not look different.
Is it a case where you don't really care what they wear?
I care absolutely what they wear on game night, yeah. But I'm not worried about what they're going to wear. I don't even know whenever. I care about what they're going to wear to practice tomorrow. But we have very strict guidelines as to what we wear on game day. We don't spat. We wear the same color tape. We wear the same color shirts under our. Adidas will tell you that there wasn't a team in America that wore their uniform better than we did last year. We had no uniform infractions, so we take pride in that. I think a team looks best when they all look the same. That's what I think.
Coach, is this all part of disciplining your team to do the same thing, to have the same goal, to dress alike?
Yeah, I think it is. It's a team. It's a team, and a team's supposed to look the same. And I don't know if it's about discipline. I mean, it's just my belief. You know, we're a team. I let them do their own little swag things, little things. Okay, the way they wear their towel, and only a few guys can do it. They can put a little wristband here and a little wristband around their knee. Other than that, we look the same. We're a team. You know, a team looks the same. That's my philosophy. Like I said, is a team looks good when they all look the same. So that's how you're supposed to wear a uniform. That's why it's called a uniform. Uniform means it looks the same. So that's kind of how I feel. All right. Thanks, everybody.